Good morning. It's March 20th, 2020. My name is Bonnie Doyle, and welcome to this chair yoga home practice. This practice is dedicated to all of my chair yoga students, past and present. So let's begin. We're just going to shuffle back in the chair, have our backs really well supported, feet flat on the floor, and the posture is sitting up tall with an erect but relaxed posture. Just going to settle in here. Take a couple of deep breaths together. And then let's start with our range of motion warm-ups at the ankles, where we pull the toes up, then the heels up. Toes up, heels up, toes up, heels up, toes up, and heels up. Great. Now we're going to start with bending and straightening the knee. So we just pick a knee. We're going to straighten and bend the other knee, straighten and bend, straighten, bend, straighten, and bend. One more time. Straighten, bend, straighten, and bend. Now just pick any knee. We're going to straighten it. And now let's pull the toes back, then point the toes. Pull back and point, pull back and point. Now let's move that ankle in and out. In, out, in, out. And now big ankle circles. Rotate in one direction and then rotate in the other direction. And relax that knee. Other knee, straighten it out. We're going to point the toes, then pull back, point, pull back, point, pull back, point, and pull back. Now we're going to move the ankle in and out, in, out, in, out. We're going to rotate in one direction, sit, and rotate in the other direction. Great, and let that knee come down. Just going to hold the base of the chair, start to warm up the hips a little bit. We're going to bring one knee up and down, up and down. Just baby marching on the spot here. Little gentle marching on the spot. That's it. Good. We're going to just start scooting towards the front part of the chair. We're going to sit up tall here and find mountain pose. So mountain pose is basically sitting up tall with good posture. You feel a little hollow C curve, a little concave curve in the low back. Okay. The collarbones are wide, the shoulder blades back. Back of the neck is long, and imagine a string at the top of your head, just lining your spine up nice and tall. So the ears in line with the shoulder, shoulder in line with the hip. So this is mountain pose for chair yoga. And from mountain, we're going to start to warm up the spine, a little bit of cat-cow in the chair. So I'm going to draw the belly button in towards the spine. We just start to round the shoulders gently and drop the chin to the chest. Then we're going to sit up tall, shoulders back, look up. So on the exhale, draw the belly button to the spine, round the shoulders, chin to chest. Then we sit up tall, shoulders back, look up. And back to center, back to neutral mountain. Remember, all these moves are to your own degree, okay? Next, we're going to hinge side to side. So we're sitting up tall in mountain, hands just down by our sides. And we're just going to sit up tall and then start to hinge. The fingertips drop to the floor. We hinge to one side and sit up tall. And hinge to the other side and sit up tall. Nice and slow and controlled. Hinge to one side, up tall, hinge down, up tall. Great. The spine also twists. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll sit up tall on mountain here. We're going to go ahead and take our left hand and place it on the outside of our right knee. And then take our right hand and just place it on the back side of our hip. And on an inhale, just imagine twisting gently into this movement, just to your own degree. And then unwind the spine back to neutral. Now we take the right hand, put it on the outside of the left knee, and take the left hand and just put it on the outer hip, the back side of the outer hip. Take a deep breath in, sit up tall, and just see if you can move into the twist a little bit deeper. Nice, slow, and controlled. And then we unwind from the twist. Now let's start to warm up the shoulders. We'll take our first sun breath of the day. Thumbs pointing forward. Sitting up tall, we're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down, and we're going to go past neutral here for a bit of shoulder extension. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down and past neutral. One more, inhale up. Exhale down, and arms come past neutral. Great. Arms by the sides. Sit up tall. This time, palms facing forward. We're going to inhale, arms out to the sides. Reach for the sky. Exhale, arms come back down and around, and we do a little hug here. Inhale, sweep the arms out. Exhale, arms come down, and a little hug. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. And arms down by the sides. This time we start to warm up through the shoulder blades. So on the inhale, the shoulders come up towards the ears. And on the exhale, shoulders come down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Great. This time we'll pull the shoulder blades back as the elbows go back. So inhale, shoulder blades back. Exhale, relax to neutral. Inhale back, squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhale back to neutral. Inhale, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Exhale, we bring them back to neutral. Let's put those two moves together. We're going to inhale up. Exhale as we squeeze back and release. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze back and release. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze back and release. We're going to do big arm circles. So we start to rotate the body. I'm rotating to the left here. So we're sitting up tall with mountain pose still. So the arm closest to me, okay, this arm, your outside arm. We're going to do big arm circles, connecting it with breath. So we're going to inhale, leading with the thumb. Inhale, arm comes up, fingertips to the sky. Then we rotate the shoulders. So when we're coming back down, we lead with the pinky finger. Now you can keep the gaze forward, or you can add a little bit of a trunk twist here and just start to shift the gaze to the side and around. Inhale up. Exhale, down and around. Inhale up. Rotate. Now lead with the pinky. Exhale, down and around. For a twist. We come back to center. Little shoulder roll. And now a shift to the other side. And when we turn sideways here, make sure the feet are still flat so you feel nice and grounded. Sits bones are flat on the chair. Up tall through mountain. Arm closest to me, outside arm. We lead with the thumb. Inhale. Reach for the sky, rotate, and then lead with the pinky. Down and around. Inhale up. Reach. And exhale, down and around. Inhale up. Reach. Exhale, down and around. One more time. Inhale up. Reach, exhale, down and around. Great. Come back to center. Let's just scoop back in the chair here. Give that spine a little bit of a rest. So we're not in mountain pose here now. We're letting the chair do the work a little bit. We're resting the spine, and let's warm up through the elbows. So we're going to bend the elbow up, turn the palm forward, bend the elbow down. Palm forward, elbow up, palm forward, elbow down. Palm forward, elbow up, palm forward, elbow down, palm forward. Great. Just bend the elbows up again, little wrist circles in one direction. And wrist circles in the other direction. Nice long and slow deep breaths with all of these moves. And then let's keep the elbows tucked at 90 degrees, palms facing the ceiling. A little bit of warm up for the fingers, a little strengthening. We're going to take the tip of the thumb and bring it to the tip of the pinky finger. And then bring the fingers wide. Tip of the thumb to the tip of the ring finger. Fingers wide. Thumb to middle. Fingers wide. Then tip of the thumb to index finger. Fingers wide. And now let's just place the palms down on the thighs. And we're just going to extend through the fingers. Keep the bases of the fingers down on the thighs. And we're just extending the fingers up. Then drop down. Extend the fingers up. Drop down. Fingers up. Down. Fingers up and down. Great. Let's go ahead and come back to that mountain pose. Working through the core here. Mountain is quite a strengthener for our core muscles. We'll warm up a little bit through the neck. So we're sitting up tall, little chin tuck so that the ear's in line with the shoulder, shoulder in line with the hip. And we're just going to drop the chin to the chest and then look up to the sky, just gently to your own degree. Chin to chest, then look to the sky. Chin to chest, and look to the sky. Back to mountain. Now we're going to rotate just through the neck. So we're just going to turn and look over one side, one shoulder, and come back to center. And then we turn and look to the other shoulder and center. Turn and look, center, turn and look, and center. Last one for the neck is we're just going to tip the ear to the shoulder. Doesn't matter what side, you pick. And come back to center. And tip the ear to the other shoulder. Other ear to the other shoulder. And center. Ear to shoulder. Center. Ear to shoulder. And center. Okay. Little shoulder roll here. So that was our warm up. Now we're going to move into our sit to stands. Get ready for our peak poses. So we're already here at the edge of the chair, so that's step one. Step two is we bend the knees so that the feet are directly under the knees or even a little bit behind the knees. Step three is we're going to lean forward. So our center of gravity comes over, which is our trunk, comes over our base of support, which is our feet. And that whole process puts our body in a really efficient alignment to get us out of the chair. If you need to switch out to a chair with arms because you need to use arms to get up, go for it. You can do that now. We do 10 sit to stands just to warm up. If 10 is too many, you can do every second one, or you can stop at 5, stop at 2, your call. So here we go. We're going to sit up tall. We're going to hinge forward and stand up. And now here we are in standing, and this is traditional mountain pose. And that's standing up tall with really good posture. Ear in line with the shoulder, shoulder in line with the hips, hips in line with the knee and ankle. The knees not locked out. Just a slight bend of the knee. Now we're going to reach back for the chair, look back for the chair, and sit back down. And again, we're going to hinge forward and stand up. Look back, reach back, and sit down. That's 2. This time, hinge forward and up. Look back, reach back. That's 3. Hinge forward and up. Reach back. That's 4. Always look back and reach back so you know where the chair is. Hinge forward and up. Look back, reach back. You may even have to move back so you're closer to the chair so you don't risk slipping off the edge. Hinge forward and up. For the next 5, we'll just do a sun breath here, just to add a little bit of balance, a little bit of breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down. Look back, reach back. That's 6. Hinge forward and up. This time we'll go out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Look back and reach back. That's 7. Hinge forward and up. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Look back, reach back. 8. Hinge forward and up. Sun breath to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Look back, reach back. That's 9. Here's our last one. Hinge forward and up. Sun breath forward. Inhale. Exhale. And we're not going to sit. We're going to actually come to the back of our chair. Shift the chair forward a little bit here. And we're standing fairly close to the chair, so we can still stand up tall, but still hold on to the chair. So not back here where we need to bend forward. Nice and close to the chair. And we'll warm up through the ankles a little more, so we'll do heel-toe rocks. So up and down, up onto the toes, then up onto the heels. Toes, heels, toes, heels. Toes, heels, one more. Toes and heels. Okay, let's just shift to the side of the chair. Not the side, actually. We're still just shifting to the side back part of the chair. Okay, so the standing leg is still going to be behind the chair, but just shift it over. And then this outer leg, I'm going to call this the free knee, the outer leg. What we're going to do is just we're going to float that knee up and down. And you might want to do a little step out here just to relieve some pressure from that standing leg, because then we're going to float that leg to the side and down. Step it out. And now we're just going to float that leg back so the toes come behind you and we're engaging through the buttock muscles. And come back forward. So we float the knee up and down, warming up through the hip. Float the leg to the side, center, step it out. Float the leg straight back, center, step it out. One more. Float the knee up, down, step it out. Side, center, step it out. Straight back, toes still on the floor. Center, step it out. We're going to switch sides. So the outer hip, we're still holding on to the chair here. We're going to float the knee up, down, step the standing leg, step it out. Float the leg to the side, down, step it out. Float the leg straight back, down, step it out. Float the knee up, down, step it out. Leg to the side, down, step it out. Float the leg straight back, toes still on the mat. Down, step it out. Okay, come back to center. And we're going to move into crescent pose. So we're still fairly close to the chair here. We're going to step back with the left leg first. So we step that left leg back. The right foot, the toes are still underneath the back of the chair. That's how close you are to the back of the chair, your body, because I don't want you to be leaning too far forward. Still want you to be fairly close to the back of the chair. So for this one, the toes are pointing forward. Each toe is in its own lane. Okay. Each foot is in its own lane. The front knee starts to bend. The back knee is straight. So for the straight leg, this is a great stretch for the hip flexor and the calf, actually. We're going to add a bit of balance to it. Okay. So here we are. Let's just get our feet positioned first. And then I want you to think about shoulders stacked over hips. So the feet is the anchor. Okay. We zip up through the core and stack the shoulders over the hips. Have a nice long, stable spine. That's our core. And then our expression is when we move the arms. So let's first just let go of the chair. Do we feel stable and grounded here with where our feet are? If not, readjust. Okay. And when you're ready, we'll move one arm at a time. It looks like this. It's just a sun breath with one arm. Inhale up. Exhale down. Other arm. Inhale up. Exhale down. One arm or both arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. And again, inhale up and exhale down. Bring that back leg forward and step it out. Couple of heel toe rocks. Okay, second side. So we're going to step the right leg back. So the front knee, the toes are underneath the back of the chair. We're still fairly close to the chair. We step the right leg back. Back knee is straight, front knee is bent. That's step one. Each foot is in its own lane, toes pointing forward. Then let's think about stacking the shoulders over the hips. Nice and tall through the core. And then let's just see if we can let go. We feel grounded. Do you feel like you need to adjust your feet at all? Okay. And then for the expression, if you want to go ahead and move the arms, we'll do so now. If you want to still hang on to the chair, that's fine. So here we go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. One or both arms. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. We step that back leg forward. Just going to step it out here. Couple of heel toe rocks. Okay, we're going to step back from the chair. I'm going to move my chair forward a little bit. We're going to step back from the chair. And we're going to go from mountain to star, mountain to star. Okay, so mountain pose, remember again, we're sitting up really tall with excellent posture. And we're going to step out to the side. It doesn't matter what side you pick. Just going to step out to the side with the feet wider than hips width apart. And the arms extend out to the side just a little higher than 90 degrees. So this is star pose. And then we step back to center, mountain. Step out to the side, star. Back to center, mountain. To the side, star. Center, mountain. Side, star. Center, mountain. One more time each side. Star to mountain. Star to mountain. Great. This next pose is Qigong inspired from my favorite Qigong teacher. So we're going to step back from the chair and we're going to do a little twist. So feet are wider than hips width apart. With a soft bend in the knee. Okay. So we're going to do a little twist. So on the inhale, you just pick a side. What we're going to do is we'll start the twist at the hips, then the trunk, then the neck. So soft bend in the knee. When we straighten the knees, we start to bend and twist to one side. And soft bend in the knees. Exhale. Inhale, we bend and twist to the other side. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale, start to twist through the waist, trunk, then neck. Exhale, soft bend in the knees. Inhale, twist at the waist, hips, shoulders, and neck. Exhale, soft bend. Inhale, gentle twist, soft bend. Exhale. Inhale, gentle twist, soft bend. Exhale. Okay. The next one is more physio balance exercise inspired. So the feet are wider than hips width apart. And what we're going to do is have a soft bend in the knees. Okay. We're going to extend the arms out to the side. And we're going to reach to one side. We're going to look and reach to one side. As we look and reach to one side, we're going to shift the weight onto that standing leg, the leg that we're reaching towards, the side we're reaching towards. We're going to come up onto the heels so we're just onto the toes of the opposite foot. Okay? Arms out to the side. We reach, look and reach. I'm going to start with the right. So we're going to look and reach to the right, shift our weight to the right. We come up onto the toes of the left and come back to center. We're going to look and reach to the left, coming up under the toes of the right and center. Look and reach, come back to center. Soft bend in the knees when we come back to the center. Look and reach, come back to center. Look and reach, center. Look and reach and center. Excellent. Feet come back together. We'll come back to the back of the chair. A couple of heel toe rocks. That's it. Maybe a little baby march on the spot. If you want to add a little bit of balance, you can bring the hands to the hips. That's it. Okay, now let's slide that chair back so we have a little bit more room in the front because we're heading back to the chair. If you have that strap, you can grab the strap now. We'll do a couple of stretches with the strap. So again, you could use a belt at home. This is a yoga strap the kids got me for Mother's Day a few years back. Anything that's long and doesn't have any give to it. So we'll take the strap. First of all, we'll sit back in the chair so that we're really well supported by the back of the chair. We'll go ahead and take that strap and bring it around the ball of the right foot. And we're just going to go ahead and straighten the knee here. That's it. Really well supported through the back. Just use the strap to help hold the foot up, but also use those muscles to help hold the leg up. Shoulders are relaxed down. Long, slow, deep breaths. And I usually hold these for about 20 seconds in class. Being mindful of long, slow, deep breaths. And we let that knee bend down. And we're going to go ahead and stretch out through the outer hip. If you have sciatica or history of sciatica or back pain, this can be a lovely stretch to help relieve that pain, or it could flare it. So just be mindful for this one. You might want to watch first. So for this outer hip stretch, we'll take the foot and bring it to the foot with the strap around it. We bring it to the front of the opposite foot, or we come to the front of the knee, or we see if we can bring that opposite foot to the top of the other knee. We're going to go ahead and have our backs really well supported here in the chair. The foot that's still on the ground, see if you can get that foot directly underneath the knee. Okay. And then once you get yourself into a position that feels comfortable, this balance between effort and ease, see if you can go ahead and relax the shoulders. And we'll just take some long, slow, deep breaths. And we're going to unhook that foot, come down, nice and slow and controlled. We'll unhook the strap from the right and go over to the left. And we're going to go ahead and straighten that knee out. And just use the strap to help us hold that leg up there. Having the strap at the ball of the foot, knee straight, shoulders relaxed, back well supported. Long, slow, deep breaths. And again, for your home practice, I encourage 20 to 30-second hold for these moves. I'm holding it for about 10 seconds for this class. And we'll bring that leg down. And next, outer hip stretch with caution. We bring the foot to the front of the opposite foot, the front of the knee, or the top of the knee. Remember, have your back really well supported in the chair here. And once you get yourself into position, think about the foot that's on the ground, lining it up under the knee. Okay. And then we just settle into this stretch. Relax through the shoulders. Long, slow, deep breaths. And we bring that foot down. And we'll unhook the strap, and we're going to come to the edge of the chair. Normally in class, we do that stretch 2 times on each side. You can go ahead and do it 2 times if you like. So we're going to sit up tall here in mountain. I'm going to do a couple of stretches for the shoulders using the strap. We hold the strap in front of us like this. We're going to inhale up. And let's just exhale down. This time we'll shift the trunk to the side. So we're going to inhale up. We'll do a side bend on the exhale to one side. Inhale up tall, tall, tall through the spine. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up tall through the spine. Exhale, we come back down. Just drop the strap here. Do a little shoulder roll. Next, we're going to do a little bit of a stretch for the shoulder going back. So it looks like this. We're going to inhale up. Exhale, the hands come wide as the strap just comes down a little bit behind the head. Shoulder blades are drawn back. Real big chest opener here. Inhale, the strap's probably going to slip over the top of your head. Exhale, we drop the strap down. Okay, just going to drop the strap off to the side. All done with our strap work. Moving into our cool down. So let's stay here in mountain pose. And we're going to cool down a little bit more through the neck. So we're going to drop the chin to the chest. And we're going to roll the head to one side. So ear comes to the shoulder in this side bend. And then a little C curve, chin comes down and around. And roll the ear to the other shoulder. And just on your own time, we'll roll the neck side to side, slowly and gently to your own degree. And then we'll all come up and find neutral spine together, sitting up tall. Little bit for the shoulder blades, so let's bring those shoulder blades up again. Let's pull them back and drop them down. Inhale up, pull the shoulder blades back on the exhale and drop down. Shoulder blades up, inhale, exhale, we draw them back and drop them down. Great. So then we're going to scoot back in the chair. Okay. Whew, let's give that spine a little break and we'll use the chair to our advantage. We're still sitting up tall with an erect posture, but we're letting the chair do a little bit of the work here. We'll just alternate bend and straightening of the knee. Just bend and straighten, back and forth. to your own degree. And then we're just going to do lifting the heels, then lifting the toes, little rock of the ankles here. And then we finish our chair yoga practice with Shavasana, which is our relaxation pose. And in chair yoga, we do it in sitting. So we're really well supported in the chair. Feet are flat. And again, if you need to grab a book or if you have some yoga blocks, if your feet aren't quite touching, you might want to go ahead and try the yoga blocks now or the book to just bring those feet a little bit up off the ground and just see if that feels nicer on the lower back. You decide. So again, it's this erect posture, but as relaxed as possible. So you can go ahead and just sit in Shavasana here in the chair for as long as you like. Okay. If you're at home and you have the luxury of going into your bed, you can do Shavasana on your bed. You can go ahead and just lay out flat on your bed, completely relax the legs, completely relax the arms, have the head supported. Some people like to use a little eye pillow. Just go veg out Shavasana on your bed right now if you like. Okay. Some people like to lay on the floor and have their feet up on the edge of the chair, or you can even use your couch, laying on the floor and putting your feet up over on the couch, and stay in Shavasana for as long as you need to. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and close our chair yoga practice here. Once I close it, if you want to do an extended Shavasana, go for it. So we just have the arms by our sides. We're going to inhale the arms up, sweep them up over our heads. With a big deep breath, hands come together. We draw the hands down through heart center. And I'll invite us to offer peace, love, and kindness to our mind, body, and spirit this time. And then arms down by the sides. Sweep the arms up overhead. On a big inhale, hands come together. Draw the hands down through heart center. And may we offer peace, love, and kindness to our family members and those we love. Arms down by the sides. Big inhale, big sun breath. Hands together, draw them down through heart center. May we offer peace, love, and kindness to our community and our nation. Arms down by the sides. Inhale up. Hands down through heart center on the exhale. May we offer peace, love, and kindness to all human beings on planet Earth. Arms down by the sides. Inhale up. Hands together, draw them down through heart center. And in closing, the light in me honors and acknowledges the light in you. Namaste. And that's it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me.